Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you happen to be new here, my name's Dave, and this is going to be a little weird, but I have already recorded this intro once. Unfortunately, the audio was garbage. So today on this channel, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be covering another one of these 6.9 Alpha Investments anniversary kit openings. This is the third of four. I've actually already opened all four at this point and have recorded that footage, so stay tuned 2 weeks from now when the last one comes out. But the audio was just trash, and so I had to record a different intro so you understood what we were going to do. Stay tuned. This one may be the biggest difference in value that I've had yet. So I'm not going to spoil it for you, but do note we are going to get into that. Open the third box, go through everything. Make sure to check out next 2 weeks channel, the video in 2 weeks, so that you can see another special guest join me for the last and final box opening. Yeah, I don't know. Lots of good stuff. I did see $6.35 each is actually what I paid for these. I think earlier I was estimating between $6.50 and $7. I couldn't remember the price. I did go back and calculate that. So that does help a little bit. That means I think the last two I've technically made a little bit of profit in there if I sell everything. Stay tuned in this video to see what happens next. So let's get to it. Here we go. We're back. I really hope the audio from the other videos actually sounds good. I'm doing all of these in a row, and I just noticed the wire to my mic fell out. So we're going to see there. But we are getting into these. We are cutting the seal. Here we go. Woo! No big surprises on the inside. You've seen this a few times. We've got our be greedy when others are fearful, kind of related to the whole you should be buying during the down market, not the up market. Here we've got the pin collection. Really cool pins. Greed Monster, Floppy Taco, Investment Hat, Dumpster Fire of 2020, Stay the Course, Alpha Investment logo, and Rudy's ever so famous bookshelf. We end up doing these ones last. The next layer here, okay, something slightly different than the last one, at least one slot. You always get a MetaZoo, Flesh and Blood, and Magic thing. The MetaZoo is always the 6.9 anniversary card, which valued at $50 to $100. The next one here, so far I've pulled two of two. This one feels thicker, so I feel like there are two cards in here, and there are. So this one's got two cards. The last couple times I have gotten blank equipment cards. This time, I don't know what I have. Apparently it's on the inside. Here we go. Okay. Something different here. We've got Blasmafet, the Soul Harvester. And so these, I believe, are special kind of promo cards. You can see it's got a shiny layer to it. And, and I do have yet another blank equipment card. So I've got a third one of these. These blank equipment cards are 50 to 70 just by themselves. I'll be real curious. I'll have to look this one up. It's a Blasmafet, the Soul Harvester. And again, this is likely a special promo one. The key is going to be looking at that Fab 021 at the bottom, I believe. So I got to look that one up. But the other card in there has got quite a bit of value, that equipment card. I don't know if there's anything unique between the equipment cards. Not big into the Flesh and Blood world myself. I do have some boxes, but I haven't actually played or opened anything. Lastly, we have a Magic the Gathering Morning Tide. Super tight booster. Anyways, Morning Tide. When is this from? This has got to be something fairly modern. I don't know. It's probably under here. What do we got? 2008. That's less modern than I thought. So anyways, we got Magic the Gathering Morning Tide booster pack. Similar to our last pull so far, except in the middle we actually have some more value. Excuse me. Here we go. Move it in. Layer 3. Okay, so layer 3, we have two items. Oh, I forgot to share the dice with you. These were all the way up on the top, but we do have two dice. Layer 3, we've got special promo Rudy cards is what these are. So we've got Rudy, a One Big Hairy Step. I have no idea when this is from. I do not have any of these yet, so I don't know the value. And next, we have a Rudy the Hunchback of Jacksonville. And this one I think I do have. I forget what promo this was a part of, but I'm pretty sure I have that one. I will have to look up the value of both of these cards. I'm actually going to set those aside. And yeah, so here we go. We're going to put these kind of back together, although I will have to remove them to put the bottom cards back in. I'm going to have to look up the value of this layer. This one is the most different. Now, I don't have a Rudy clause, which ended up helping save us on the last one, if you saw that. So, fingers crossed, we get some real hot fire out of one of these, and we're going to do them backwards. So we're going to start with the big bookshelf first. Here we go. 1774 out of 3,000. That's a no-go. No hit on the bookshelf. Next, we're going to do the Alpha Investment logo, because I think that's usually what I did next. 1762 out of 3,000. That's a no-go. No hit there. The Dumpster Fire set. 1326 out of 3,000. That's a no-go. Well, we're going to start Floppy Taco. I haven't started with that one in this row yet. 1336 out of 3,000. So nothing there. Starting to get a sense that my luck might not be there in the serial numbered pins. 1884 out of 3,000. And lastly, we've got the investment visor. Here we go. 2222 out of 3,000. Nothing ending in 69. We have 0 hits in this box from the pins. That's okay. Let me go over and assess the value of the couple other Rudy promos, as well as the Blasphemous and Morning Tide set. And let's see how we did on this box. My guess right now is that this one is probably going to be slightly less valuable than the last, which would make this my weakest box yet. The first box being the strongest, but let's see what we got. And we're back. I do have the values all listed out here. If this is your first one, the pins and box as a set go between 50 and 100. The dice, 30 to 40. The Rudy 6.9 anniversary special metal card, $50 to $100. The Flesh and Blood blank card, the blank equipment card that's back here. This one goes between $50 and $70. The Blasphemous, the Soul Harvester, is a cold foil card. This one actually had a little bit of value to it, $40 to $80. Not too shabby at all. Morning Tide pack, around $30 for that. Rudy the Hunchback, this is around an $80 card. Apparently came from the Metazoo Nightfall release. I don't remember which one this one came from. This one's newer, so this might be Seance, or what was the other one released? Wildfire? Something like that? Wilderness? Anyway, I actually might have this card and just didn't know, because I don't think I've opened the last couple Metazoo boxes I've purchased. You know it. This one, about $100 value. Not too bad at all, actually. But that being said, this is my weakest box. $430 to $600 of value based on today's market. That is not going to pull my value out of this. So far, I would say that I'm tracking, if I sold everything, I'm probably behind about $100. But I've had the opportunity to do this experience and have some fun with it, and I'm not going to sell everything for sure, because I'm going to keep at least one set of the pins. I'm going to keep at least the box. I don't know if I care. Maybe the Flesh and Blood dice. I don't know. Beyond that, I'll keep one of the 6.9 anniversary cards. I don't think I'm going to keep any of the Flesh and Blood stuff for myself personally. Magic the Gathering stuff, I won't be keeping any of that, with exception of possibly that Sue Ellen Brown card. If you missed that, that was in video number 1, so go check that out. That's what I have right now. I have one box left, and what I'm doing is I'm kicking myself a little bit, because I forgot to bring my good luck charm to these videos. And so hopefully, assuming that he agrees, Scott will be joining me for the next video, and it'll be his first attempt or look into what's inside of these boxes. he might not at all be interested. I have no clue. He doesn't know much about these card games outside of Magic the Gathering. He does collect and play a little bit of that. So who knows? Maybe he's going to want to keep something. So with that being said, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, next week, we've got another Lego investment video coming up. And then the week after, we're going to round out the 6.9 anniversary stuff with hopefully some crazy fire to bring us back up into at least the break-even point. But we'll see. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.